Yo, what is going on, guys? So welcome back to another video, and yeah, the setup looks a bit different because yeah, I got a new mic. Anyways, so in today's video, it's going to be a bit of a different topic. I'm going to be talking about music. Now, I don't really talk about music that much on my channel, but I mean, obviously I listen to music like almost every normal human being. Now, I'm not necessarily sure how many of you guys listen to playboicarti, but he dropped a new album, and I wanted to talk about that in today's video. However, before we get into the video, I'm going to politely ask you to subscribe because it's free. It helps out my channel a lot, and I mean, that'd be an awesome Christmas present for me, even though it's a day late. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this discussion. So, playboicarti dropped his newest album, Whole Lotta Red. We've been waiting 2 years for it, and he finally released it yesterday on Christmas Day at 12 a.m. Now, your boy being a pretty avid playboicarti fan, he stayed up late for it, obviously. I mean, I stayed up, I listened to it the second it turned midnight. I think the album was amazing. I loved that album. Now, here's where I'm gonna get criticism. People are shitting all over that album. They fucking hate it. And if you don't hate it, then you're just not a big fan of it. Because Carti went for a completely different style. He doesn't really do the baby voice like he did in Dielit, which a lot of fans were hoping he would bring back, especially after hearing all the amazing leaks we've received throughout the past few years.
Hit the club with at least 10, you in a 500, that's a cheap ends. I promise, Playboy, we get the tape out for the weekend, it's over.
Some people are thinking he's gonna make like a deluxe album with all the leaks. I think that would be amazing. I'd love to hear that. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't really know if he'll do that. Honestly, I don't think he will. It took him 2 years to drop Whole Lotta Red. What makes you think he has another project in stock right now?
Take my shirt off and now the whole stop breathe. Take my shirt off and now the whole stop breathe.
Now, I think that we're gonna see a very similar situation to what happened when he released Dielit back in 2018. So when he released Dielit, that came out to mixed reviews as well. People were not so sure about it, but I think we're gonna see the exact same situation here with Whole Lotta Red. I put a poll up on my story seeing whether you guys liked it or hated it. 75% of you said it was trash. Only 25% enjoyed it. It's probably even higher for people who hated it. But I believe that come 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even a couple months, it's gonna grow on people and people are gonna hop on a bandwagon and they're all gonna start talking about how great of an album it is. I don't know, maybe it's far-fetched, but that's just what I believe. I feel like we're going to see a very similar situation to Dielit, and I'm not going to be hopping on that bandwagon when people are hopping on it, because I'm already on that right now. I wouldn't even call it a bandwagon. I'm the small majority of listeners who actually enjoy the album.
I'm thinking about dyeing my hair red, just to look like a pattern red. I like all of my cups so dirty, I've been sipping that bloody mint.
So the album released with a good 24 tracks, which is a lot, so it takes about an hour to listen to, and I listened to it while just doing other stuff like cleaning my room or just something to get my mind off only focusing on the music so I can really let the lyrics and the vocals just absorb into my brain. I don't know, that probably sounds weird, but a lot of people are only listening to it and not doing anything else, and so that's why they want to judge it so much, because they can only focus on how disappointed they are in Carti. I don't know if this makes any sense, okay, but do something while you're listening to it, because it's a long album.
Wake up, it's the first of the month.
But there's like 2 or 3 leaked songs in there, and honestly, I'd say about 40 to 50% of the album slaps. Like, it's really good. And then I'd say about the other 45%, those are all songs that you can listen to. They're not your favorite, but they're not bad. Like, they're still pretty solid songs. And then there's like 1 or 2 songs that I skip over every time because I just hate. But to be honest, that's the same thing with every album. Not every album has songs that you love. I mean, there is a great album every now and then, but most of the time, it's a pretty good mix. There's slaps, there's craps, and there's skips. I don't know if I could explain that any better, but it's just like every other album. I think people just had really high hopes for it because it had been 2 years. But really, this album is not bad. I think it is amazing, personally. And you can bet your ass that me and my friends will be default dancing out at the intersection to this while blasting it on the speaker. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Now, if you haven't listened to it yet, I'm going to tell you my personal favorite songs, or, I mean, it doesn't matter if you've listened to it yet. I mean, you might be able to relate with me. Yeah, I'll start by telling you guys my favorite songs, and then I'll start by telling you all the decent ones, and then I'll tell you the ones that I absolutely fucking hate. Okay, so slaps. We've got Go to the Moon featuring Kanye West, Stop Breathing, Jump Out the House, New Tank, Meh, New Neon, On That Time, I Love You, I Hate You. And then that's about it for the songs that are like absolutely amazing. I honestly don't know how many that was. It's a pretty good handful. So here's all the songs that I enjoy listening to. There's Rockstar Made, Beano, Metamorphosis, Slayer, No Sleep, never mind, I hate that song. Vamp Anthem, Punk Monk, King Vamp, Place, Sky, Over, Die for Guy, Not Playing, Feel Like Dying. And then here's the two songs that I despise. I cannot listen to when they come on, and that is Control and T-Nex. Now, I don't like T-Nex because I really hate the voice CARTI does in it. I think it's so annoying. It pisses me off, okay? It makes me sad. I just don't want to hear that. Here's why I hate Control, okay?
My CARTI fans, that one of the most loyal, most dedicated fan bases I've seen in a while. They wait patiently.
So it starts off with this speech talking about like leaks of the album before it was even dropped and shit. And then it goes into this really like upbeat, positive feeling of a beat. I don't know why I don't like it. It just bothers me for some reason, and it just does not feel like a CARTI song. Personally, I don't like it. I mean, you might. You're entitled to your own opinion.
I'm gon' die by my guys, yeah. I'm gon' die by my brother.
So yeah, that's what I think of Whole Lotta Red. Personally, I love the album, and I'm gonna continue to enjoy it. I've already listened to it all the way through like 7 or 8 times. That shit slaps. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about the album, so please let me know down in the comment section, because I'm willing to have a peaceful discussion with people down in the comments. Anyways, I wanted to wish you guys, I can't fucking speak. Anyways, I wanted to wish you guys a late Merry Christmas, like one day later. I'm hoping this comes out the day after Christmas. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new, definitely subscribe, and I will see you guys all later.